Okay, so we're going to go over quadratic inequality in two variables, and these are also pretty straightforward, but let's get into it. So from here, we're just going to factor it. So let's say we have y is less than or equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8. So we factor that into x minus 4 and x minus 2. So if we go over here, we're going to graph this. Okay, we can also find our vertex. So we know that the x component is minus b over 2a, so that's positive 3. You just go through and calculate. Negative b, that's minus minus 6, so it's positive 6 divided by 2 times 1, so it's 3. So now the y component, we just put 3 into here, and we get 3 squared is 9 minus 18 plus 8, so that gives us negative 1. So our y is equal to negative 1. So now we have our roots at 2 and 4, and halfway between it at 3, we have our root negative 1. So this is, we know our parabola opens upwards. So this is 3 comma negative 1. That is 4. This is 2. So if I'm going to draw this parabola now, I'm going to draw it with a dotted line. Always start with a dotted line when you're drawing these inequality. And so now I want to know when y is less than this. Well, if I go to the vertex and I go down, it's like, well, y is less than when it's below this. So it's in this section. So this is my solution set. Now, I also have this equality sign, so it can equal the line. So we just draw the line solid, because you can stand on a solid line. So that is our solution space. So now, if we were to go through, we'd do a test point. And the easiest test point always is 0, 0. So let's put 0, 0 in here. We have 0 is less than or equal to 0 squared minus 6 times 0 plus 8. So 0 is less than 8, and that's true. So that says this is part of our solution set, and that is what we found. It is part of our solution set. So now we'll go over here. We're going to do another one. So we have y is bigger than negative 2 bracket x minus 1 squared plus 2. So this is our vertex form. And we're going to draw the graph out again. So we know our vertex. The vertex is 1 comma 2. And the parabola opens downwards. So let's find our roots. Our roots are when y equals 0. So that would be 0 equals negative 2 x minus 1 squared plus 2. So that shows me that this is, so I'm going to jump some of the arithmetic here, but if you need help with that, you should go look at and watch other videos. So this is minus 2 divided by negative 2, take the root. So I have x minus 1 equals plus minus 1. So I've subtracted 2, then I divided by 2, which is 1, then I took the square root of both sides, so I have plus minus 1. So if I add 1, I get x equals 2 or 0. So those are my two possible roots, so I know that 0 and here at 2, that's another possible root. So this is the path my parabola is going to take. So we're going to draw it with a dotted line first. Always do the dotted line with inequalities. You can fill it in when you know. So it opens up downwards. Now I'm going to look at this. Y is less than and only less than. So we keep it as a dotted line. There's going to be, this is our solution set over here. and we can't have the solution on there. Let's do a test point. Now, 0, 0 is on the line, so it's not the best test point. One of the other best ones is 1, 1. So we go up here, we put 1, 1 in there. We have 1 is less or greater than negative 2 times 1 minus 1 squared plus 2. That's 0. So negative 2 times 0 is 0. So we have 1 is greater than positive 2. That's not true, but 1, 1 is not in our solution set, so we know that this is good. So that's how you graph inequalities in two variables and how you find the solution set. The solution set is a two-dimensional space.